Listen up or run for cover. Dropping knowledge from the people who have it to the people who need it. The real Brad Lee is dropping
What it is, Brad Lee back again with another episode of Dropping Bombs. Today in the studio, folks, I've got a real treat for you. Now, Stu Heinecke. Now, is it Heinecke or Heinecke?
It's Heinecke.
That's what I thought. Yeah. No. Old Celentano, your fan, told me Heinecke twice.
I don't even hear the difference.
Well, it's spelled the same way you pronounce it, Heinecke.
Yeah.
So, Stu, folks, if you guys don't follow him, you're not even on Instagram?
Yeah,
dude,
not
come
really.
on,
No,
man.
I'm going to change that. I'm going to go
Dude,
back.
Go to
I'll
Instagram
go
and search,
back to
because
the
by the time you
change
guys are listening to this, I guarantee he'll have an Instagram.
Oh yeah,
and it's going to be at Stu Heinecke or Get
It'll
the
be
Meeting.
that.
You should get at Get the Meeting. I'll bet you it's
Maybe
available.
Maybe so. Yeah, good idea. Thank you.
Folks, what he does is he teaches people how to get meeting with anybody. Matter of fact, he's got a book out there, Get the Meeting, an illustrative contact marketing playbook that was either already a bestseller or on the way to be one, because this dude's been teaching people how to get high-level meetings since how long?
Oh man. Well, the thing is, I've been doing it my whole career, but
you got a meeting with me. See that?
That's right. I sent you a cool thing too. We got to get that into the studio.
That is. I put it on the wall though.
Oh,
see?
nice.
And that's another thing.
Oh, that's cool.
People say, "Where'd you get that?"
Think about that. Isn't that cool?
It's exactly
that's
your
really
point.
Cool.
I'll put that book up. Is that the book that's out?
So that's the new one, and then the original, the one, How to Get a Meeting with Anyone, that came out in 2016. Man, they look good there.
And dude, they work.
Yeah, they do work.
And by the way, if you guys want to find him, it's by Stu, S-T-U, Heinecke, spelled Heinecke. You can also find him that way on LinkedIn. But you can go to Amazon and get his book. Go anywhere to get his book. And you want to get his book, but more importantly, he also has a company, dude. We were just talking about where, dude, you're hitting people for $25K to come out to a badass location for 2 days.
Right.
And basically do a little mastermind and teach them pretty much how to explode their business.
Yeah, and as you were saying, I'm undercharging. Because think about it. If you come to my island and you spend a weekend and you leave with these strategies to get your team to break through to all these people, and I think we can actually get to a 100% breakthrough rate.
So do I.
And so, I think about that. What form of marketing generates a 100% response rate? That's crazy. But I think we can get through to all of them. Now, not all of them will become clients, but you're going to get through to them, and you'll find out what the deal is, and you will get more clients. So what is that worth? I mean, what's that worth to a company if you can start breaking through to a lot more of your top accounts?
Depends on the company.
Yeah, well, but it's worth a lot more than $25K.
Well, depends on the company, but I would agree with you.
Yeah.
That's worth way more. The bigger the company, the better.
Yeah.
The bigger the value.
Yeah.
Dude, I think spending $25K to come out and figure out ways to pretty much reach anybody you want to is worth it no matter how big of a company you have. Yeah. Honestly. Why? Yeah. Well, because, dude, that's a skill that will pay you for life.
Yeah. And everybody needs meetings. I mean, think about it. Every great thing that happens in our lives.
See, that book's old.
Boom.
Can't even stand up anymore.
So every great thing, though, that's happened in our lives has happened because we met the right people.
Hey,
right?
Hey now.
Right? There we go. I was hoping for one of those.
Now. You got one.
There we go.
Yeah, dude. Say that again.
Well, yeah, think about it, because you might not have heard it over the bomb, but every great thing that happens in our lives happens because you got a meeting with someone.
Yeah, or you met the right person.
You met the right person at the right time. That's right.
Do you think there's any thing called fate?
Yeah, there. I mean, I never even told you how I met my wife. I mean, I'm married to a penthouse cover model.
How'd you meet her?
I invited her to be in a film I was making.
By doing these techniques?
That's kind of one of the, well, it's, I didn't think of it as, it wasn't a technique at the time.
So are you like Harvey Weinstein or whatever his name is?
No.
You want to be in my film, honey?
Just a guy who, I'm in love with the world.
Yeah, but dude, that's a pretty good way. That's a pretty good way to meet a cover model. Like,
it is?
Dude, you want to be in a movie? She's like,
that's
yeah.
Right. Well, it wasn't that easy.
So tell me what happened.
saw her picture and I said, oh my God, because I was going to make this film anyway, but oh my God, if I was going to make this film and, if I was going to go on the fantasy that this film was based on, I was always thinking, I want to go to one of those Scandinavian countries and bring home one of those beautiful blonde women. I mean, I just loved them. And what
Who doesn't?
That's right. So I thought, hey man, that would make a great film, wouldn't it? I mean, that'd be incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So I hired the guy who wrote the original screenplay for, the Pink Panther. He's no longer with us, but hired him to do a story treatment. And I thought, okay, next I got to go there. And so I was booked to go to Stockholm, and then I saw this picture, and I just said, wow, oh my God, if I was going on this fantasy for real, this is the woman I would bring home, and she's my wife. So
see, look at that there.
That's a bomb.
And folks, if you're looking at the guy, he's no Cary Grant.
No, that's right. Hey, no kidding.
No, I'm messing with you. How long you guys been married?
26 years.
So basically, you reached out to her and said, "Would you like to be in my movie?"
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had to reach out to I wrote to the magazine and said, I'm working on this. I've got this project, and this model. Who is this, and how do I reach her? How do I reach her agent or somebody? I mean, tell me who I need to talk to. And they put me in touch with her photographer. So this guy said, well, look, she'll never fly to Stockholm to meet you. That's what I was going to do, to interview her. Why don't you come to Copenhagen, change your bookings, and I've got some other models you should meet. I'm thinking, man, what a trip this is going to be. It was. It was a great trip. But so that's how I got in touch with her.
Now, how are you financially capable of making a movie?
Oh my God! I didn't even think of that. I wanted to do it. It's like things are going great. I'll figure out a way.
But you hired some famous dude to help you write
right.
it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You must have saved some lunch money.
I make money. Make good money creating campaigns. I've been doing that my whole career.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're a cartoonist. You're an artist.
That's right. I'm one of the Wall Street Journal cartoonists.
See, Wall Street Journal cartoonist. Every time you guys read the Wall Street Journal, see the cartoons, could be Stu's.
Could be one of mine.
Matter of fact, dude, now that you say that, dude, the name just popped in my head.
There you go.
Yeah, because your name's on a cartoon, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I've seen
think
it.
about that. That's pretty cool. 2.1 million subscribers or readers, and you get to put your brand on it.
Do they give you a buck a reader because of your cartoon?
Wouldn't that be nice? No, give me for the cartoon.
Yeah, like, dude, you say, hey, dude, it's free. I'll do it free. But I just want a buck a reader.
All the cartoonists in the audience are laughing right now. They're going, no, it doesn't. You don't get paid anywhere near that.
You can get paid to go on the strip and paint caricatures.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Or draw them. They're making good money.
I'm sure they are. I don't want to do that.
I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd want to do what you're doing. Go out on an island, Langley, Whidbey Island.
I think you need to come and just visit.
Dude, I may, but 25 dimes. Woo! Daddy, that's a chunk of change.
Thank you so much.
It's only for big companies, ain't it?
No, it's not. I mean, think about it.
Who's got 25 G's?
Any company that's, let's say, a 5 to 10 or $50 million company, and we're still not. I mean, those are still somewhat unicorns. But think about it. If we had $1 million, just $1 million more sales from 25. From 25,000, that's nothing.
That's chump change.
Yeah, it is. It's nothing.
So you're looking for companies that are $5-10 million, though.
Yeah, why not?
Because a lot of my listeners, and by the way, we have all kinds of listeners, but a lot of my listeners, I believe, are entrepreneurial, which means they might have a company doing 100K right now. Yeah. Why would they give you 25 of it?
They shouldn't.
See, they should. I disagree.
Well,
I
maybe
think
so. Yeah,
I think they should grab their balls.
I mean, like if you want to double it, is 100,000 worth 25?
Well, that's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Because even if you have a small company, people are afraid. I know you probably never listen to Dropping Bombs. You're on Wall Street Journal. You're probably all collegiate and academic. So Dropping Bombs.
I have watched it, and it's great. Yeah. I'm hoping I'm going to get you to press that button a few more times.
Well, you will. I have a feeling. But usually I'm trying to just like provide through chit chat and conversation things that they can do to get past challenges and problems they might be facing. Yeah. And a lot of people are too afraid to spend money and use money because they have a limited mindset. And they're like, I've only got 38 grand in the bank and I want to get people to start considering, why don't you take for example, in this case, 25 G's and give it to fucking Stu. And guess what most people would be thinking? Hell no.
Yeah, that's right.
When in reality, that's the barrier that's keeping them down. That's the reason they're not winning, because they're afraid to spend the money, because they're thinking scarcity and they need to hold it just in case, when in reality, money's a tool, right? And it's worthless if you don't use the tool.
Yeah.
So take that money, give it to Stu, spend 2 days. Next thing you know, you come back, you and Stu bonded. He wrote you some freaking cartoons, developed a program for you to go back and literally take a business from 100K to 500K. Would it have been worth spending almost all you had to do that?
I wish I had a bomb thing right here.
Here, I'll give myself one.
There we go.
So, folks, pay
That's
attention.
right.
Pay attention.
That's absolutely right.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, whether it's 2,500, 25,000, it doesn't matter. People have all levels of money.
Yeah.
There's people that don't have 25, and you're saying they shouldn't because again,
they can buy the book though. You can
Sure.
buy the book.
The
And,
book
and you'll
will-
learn
the-
a lot. A lot of people have gotten a lot of value.
but
out
they
of
don't
those
get to
books.
meet your cover model.
They don't.
Do you have
No.
kids?
We do. Yeah.
Any girls?
Yep.
How old?
28.
Are they there?
No.
Oh,
No. She's in LA.
see, you should have a retreat where the whole family comes in. Cover model kids, cover model wives.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to do that to them.
Right? Yeah, I'm joking. You definitely don't want to do that. So, folks, here's the question I have, listeners. Here's the question I have: how do you get a meeting with anyone? How do you identify 100 people that if you could just get in front of them, your whole life would change? And this guy can help you do it just by buying his book. By the way, let me say it one more time: an illustrative contact marketing playbook called "Get the Meeting."
Yeah.
Get the Meeting, an illustrative contact marketing playbook. Amazon.
Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Books.
Website.
StuHeinecke.com.
StuHeinecke.com,
Yep.
folks. All right, that's that. If you guys want to get in front of anybody, that's the dude that does it for all the dudes and the dudettes that are out there in the world, getting in front of people, making deals happen. And that's how you make deals happen. What about those little cards you got in front of you?
Yeah, well, I was going to say also, though, just that, it's not just that you want to get in front of them, but you want to do it in a way that has them saying, oh, my God, I love the way this guy thinks.
This dude's cool.
This is amazing.
Or this company, because it doesn't have to be from a person.
That's right. That's right. I love the way they think. These guys are amazing. I've got to say, I've got to tell you, I've got to just pay. It's going to sound like I'm paying you a compliment for, but anyway, the Lightspeed VT interface. The platform. It's so beautiful. It's amazing. It's so well done.
Thank you.
And the same thing. I mean, don't the people who do business with you, don't they say, man, I love the way. Obviously, I love the way you think.
Yeah.
People love the way you think. That's why they're watching this or listening to the podcast and watching the video. They love the way you think. That's what's going on. So you want to be able to create that same thing when you boom, yeah.
Because again, dude, he's saying something that's normal to him, but most people might go over their head. Like, do people do business with you and like you, want to hang out with you, want to date you, because they like the way you think?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it makes so much of a difference. It's just amazing. So you asked. I'm sorry, I didn't want to just.
Well, that's a good point though, because a lot of people are walking around not thinking. Believe it or not, or their thinking isn't very good. And if you just adjust your thinking, right, you start to attract those type of people that you're looking for.
You show some audacity, and they love it. They'll love you for it, and they want it. They want it from. I mean, I got to think that also is what people are saying. Man, Bradley's the guy's audacious.
Well, shocking,
Yeah, but
can't believe he said that.
Yeah, but look, I've had the benefit of walking through your studio here, and it's incredible. I mean, this is an incredible operation you've built.
Well, thank you.
And it's
on
it's
accident.
Not just, well, whatever. It's not just on accident. It wasn't an accident.
It was 100% an accident.
But the thing is, you walk through here and you go, man, this guy thinks differently. There's a bar when you walk into your lobby.
Well, again, dude, drinking's legal in Nevada.
Well, it is. That's true. But I mean, people don't think that way.
Well, you know what happened? I've had several people go, dude, we're going to go think about it. We got to get a drink. And I'm like, I'm not going to listen to that shit anymore.
That's right.
Yeah, so I said, I'm going to put a bar in the lobby. So next time they say that, good.
There you go.
Walk right on over here.
But you walk through here, and this place is built on audacity. It's incredible. I mean, that's a big compliment.
Thank you.
For me. It's just built on that. So, no wonder people like the way you think.
It's kind of like,
Oh yeah.
I just like to do shit right. That's all.
Yeah.
And by the way, it's called contact marketing, but most people don't do contact marketing. If you guys are listening to this, you own a plumbing company, you own a freaking furniture store, you own a dentist office, you're a lawyer. I don't really care what kind of company you have. Most people aren't doing contact marketing. Matter of fact, a lot of people aren't, and the ones that think they are probably aren't doing a very good job of it. Because, dude, once I've heard two things like what you did. The thing you sent me, and by the way, I didn't know who you were, and I don't even know why you sent it to me. Was it to get on Dropping Bombs?
I wanted to connect with you because I also want to interview you.
Oh,
well, that's coming too.
But when I got it, first thing I thought, I just
wanted to connect with you because you're an important guy, and I just wanted to connect with you.
My question is, why am I important to you, though? That's the question. Because usually it's like, well, why'd he send this? I was thinking, what's he want? Because when you get something like this, oh yeah, it'll get you the meeting, but it also gets you, I think, an elevated awareness of the meeting. Meaning, dude, what is it this person wants that they would take this much time and effort to get in front of me?
Yeah.
Now that's a positive, by the way. That's not a negative, because now when you walked into this, pretend it wasn't a podcast. It's like, hey, I want to present to your company something, and you did something creative like this. Now my curiosity's piqued, and I'm prepared to answer you, I would bet, because of this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I love your podcast. Of course I wanted to get on the podcast and the timing. I mean, I've got a new book out, so I want to do that. That's the timing that said, okay, I got to do this now. But look, contact marketing needs to become a training program.
Yeah.
So I wanted to meet you about that too.
Right there.
Seriously, people need to know how to do this. They need to learn it and use it. And I want to have you on my podcast. You'll be an amazing guest on my podcast.
When do you do it?
We don't.
I don't have to fly.
You know, I was going to say you don't have to fly. I flew to Vegas just to be here with you.
No way.
I did. It's worth it.
From Whidbey Island?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
You had to take a ferry and the whole bit.
A ferry, the plane. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why. And you'd be a great guest. You'd be a great guy to pick. Not pick your brain, but interview, because you've done a lot of great things. And even when we were talking before we came out to do this right now, we were talking about some of the things you were doing to get through to people. And you've gotten. I mean, look at the clients you have are incredible. Tony Robbins and Zig Ziglar while he was alive.
Yep.
What a legend, you know. And Damon John and Grant Cardone and a lot of really impressive people.
Thank you.
You know, you did something to get in front of them, right? And it changed everything. Didn't it? I mean, getting some of these guys as clients, I've got to think it changed everything.
Well, I mean, it helps.
Right? I know it helps a lot.
I don't know if it changed everything, but
those are the kinds of people that help you change your scale.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, when I thought, though, I did think, you know, when I got Tony Robbins, boy, everyone's going to do it. And they didn't just because Tony did it. But it does serve a certain level of credibility.
It does,
when you walk into another door.
Yeah.
So like I'm sure the credibility factor of having done business and do business with all those people does get me deals, but you can't directly, you know, attribute it to that, even though that's probably, you know, partly a reason why they do it.
Yeah.
So true. That's true.
And you know, I haven't lived your life, so I can't tell you this is what it's about and this is what happened. But I'll just say
I blew out a cover model.
Oh, you did? What happened to her?
Well, she was a bitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we didn't get along. No, I'm just joking. Dude, I appreciate that. But again, in my mind, and this is another thing, people's perspective, in my mind, I haven't really done anything yet. I think I should be
really?
a lot farther than I am.
Well, that's interesting. That's a great mindset in a way, because you're driven to do a lot more. Well, then we need to do some contact. You know what? We'll do some contact marketing together. We'll figure it out.
Good. Well,
Yeah,
again, maybe I'll give you your $25,000.
Drop that bomb.
Or maybe I'll just swap you, because I got a training system.
We can do that. Oh my God, I would love to be on your training system.
And production, because all you need to do to create that knowledge base is emulate what you would do in real life to train my team how to do this. And then why would I continue to pay you for it as a company? Because I continue to get new employees and I continue to have turnover.
Yeah.
So a company, for example, a person would only learn this from you once. So if you wanted to sell this to individuals, you could say, hey, look, if you're a salesman out there and you want to do this, it's $997, or you can come out for 25 grand, or you can buy the book. Those are your choices.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the salesman gives you $1,000 or $100 or whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. They're all they're going to give you. But a company will give you a monthly fee to pay you for your content every month so they can deliver, track, and measure it to their team for repetition, recurring training, and turnover and growth. So that's what you want to do with that module. You want businesses to buy it or buy access to it.
Absolutely. We got to do business. We got to do it.
Well, I charge 25 G's to get it set up.
Perfect.
Isn't that crazy?
That's perfect.
Dude, I wish you had longer. I mean, because I'm going to have to hurry up and get you out of here. But
your helicopter. I'm glad you have a helicopter like Grant does. And,
yeah. It's called Uber.
Oh shit.
Grant doesn't have a helicopter.
Yeah, I know he has a jet.
Yeah, he could buy a helicopter.
He could.
So you're a fan of Grant's?
Yeah, I mean, look what he does. He's pretty amazing, and
he lives life.
You gotta like his jet.
I love his jet.
His jet's pretty nice.
Dude, I love private travel. I love his jet.
Yeah.
Anybody that wants to hate on Grant because of his jet, you better stop hating.
Yeah, no, you don't do that.
Dude, a jet's amazing. But I could also say he can't land it on Whidbey Island.
No, he can't.
Okay, so guess what? He can't even get where you are.
Yeah, but he can.
That makes you cooler than him.
I'll tell you,
him
and
his jet cannot.
By.
Yeah, but it can't get you to the island.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to him about that.
Would you rather have a jet or a yacht?
Probably a yacht.
See, I don't get it because I was just down in Miami. Now you go down there, dude. There's $100 million yachts all over the place.
Yeah.
Now, Grant's jet's only $45 million.
Yeah.
And you don't even need that nice of a jet because the one before he had that, by the way, which was way bitchin', little G250, I think, G200.
Yeah, but I noticed it only came up to his chest at the nose. Did you see that?
The old video? One?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, the old one was a smaller one for sure. Yeah. But dude, I was in that jet and I'm telling you, it is beautiful and it was wonderful and it is all you need.
Yeah.
He doesn't need that big ass jet. But the little one was awesome and he only paid $8 million for that. But it's not the $8 million or the $45 million. It's the annual maintenance fees that you have to spend when you own a jet and not the fuel.
Well, and a yacht too.
Well, that's the thing. A yacht is more than a jet.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, who the hell would rather have a yacht? All you can do is float. You
got to come up and visit me because where we are, it's a wonderland of islands and forests to the water, and it's incredible. So I would love to just be going up and down, British Columbia too, and Alaska. It's just gorgeous. So a yacht would do me fine.
You'd rather just...
You know what I want? I want one of those little bush planes. That's all I need. I'll just play around. I'll join the Flying Cowboys. You got to see them on YouTube.
So what made you move to Whidbey Island?
I can do what I'm doing from anywhere, and so choose the place you love to live. And
why up there?
Gorgeous. Though? It's just beautiful.
Do you fish? Are you an outdoorsman? Do you wear sweaters and sit next to fires?
I do that. I don't have to sit. I mean, I don't have to.
Do you have a fire pit outside of your home?
We do, and we've got a wood stove in the home, and it's like kind of like a log cabin.
Is there a lighthouse near you?
There is.
See, so
I'm telling you, it's just.
Do you
gorgeous.
have a pipe?
No, I don't have a pipe, but it's just gorgeous.
Do you have ascots?
I'm going to send you some video of Langley, my little town. It's 2 blocks, just 1st and 2nd Street, a little alley between them. The little village it's just a block long, both of those. On 1st Street.
What's the population?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't asked, but I'm just telling you, on 1st Street, listen, all these really turn of the century storefront kind of places, and so the stores on 1st Street on the water side are on stilts over the water. It's really cool. It's built on a cliff, and it's the most charming little place. You're going to love it.
How'd you find it?
We've been driving around and just exploring. There are a bunch of islands. There's the San Juan Islands as well. It's a gorgeous part of the country. It's stunning.
Dude, you're making me want to fly up there and check it out.
You got to do it. I'm telling you.
Well, I might do it just to go through your 2-day thing.
Well, okay, well, we got to do that too.
Well, because listen, I need to identify 100 target customers.
Yes, you
I've
do.
never even done that. So folks, if you're listening to this, you want something free? You don't have to pay nothing to do that. Go identify 100 people that you wish you could freaking have as customers, because you're never going to get them as customers till you get in front of them.
Yeah.
So most people don't even have 100 people identified, let alone what do I do after I identify them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what Stu can teach you, what to do after you identify the 100. He doesn't need to teach you to go identify 100. I just did. Go identify 100 people that you want to get in front of. Then get a hold of Stu to figure out, all right, I got my 100. Now how can I get in front of them?
Yeah.
And this gentleman will teach you exactly how to do it.
Yeah.
What if I just bought your book?
You know, people buy the book and it changes their lives.
So read the book if nothing
You could read
else.
the book, yeah.
And you get that on Amazon, folks. An illustrative contact marketing playbook. Get the meeting is all you got to type in. Stu Heinecke, STU. And again, that's not short for Stuart? Is it?
It is, but I could just go by Stu.
So you just changed it to a U? Why didn't you make it STEW?
Well, there's two ways to spell it.
How do you spell like I have stew in the winter?
Well, that would be STEW. Well, I don't know. It depends. If I'm visiting, then it would be STU.
But Stuart can be spelled STUART,
right?
Which is how you spell yours, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why the STU. Now it just dawned on me.
Yeah.
I was thinking Stuart the other way.
Two forms of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're funny, dude. Dude, I just come up and hang with you just to. I'm sure you've experienced some shit over the years. Yes.
Oh man, yeah. Lots. Think about it. Look at my hair; it's gray.
Dude, it
comes from that.
You're a Renaissance man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, you're hanging up on an island with a cover model, been married 26 years.
That's how you got to do it.
You got a wood stove. You probably got some shaggy dog of some kind.
Well, Doberman, not so shaggy, but yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Little twist there. But that's because you went to Germany.
It's just because, I don't know, in life, do the things you really want to do, right?
And how long you been doing that?
My whole career.
And by the way,
you love to do.
There's the big bomb of them all, folks. If you didn't get nothing out of this podcast other than, God damn it, I'm going to start doing what the hell I want to do.
Yeah, do what you love to do.
Yeah. Well, then we just improved your life because Stu came by today.
There we go.
What I'm saying? All right, man. I wish I would get down deeper into this, but dude, you got a flight to catch, so I appreciate you swinging through. I appreciate you coming all the way here, but why would you come all the way here and then only give yourself a couple hours? That's not.
Yeah, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, we could have went out and ate. You could have tried to close me on the 25 dimes. I could have closed you on a VT system.
We're gonna talk.
All right.
Yeah.
Folks, listen, appreciate you. Go rate this podcast, share it with all your friends and relatives, because maybe, just maybe, the information we just discussed is going to help your brother, sister, mom, cousin, friend, loved one. And Sharon is Karen. Go ask Bobby Castro. Till next time.
Nice. That's great.